Welcome back to Max Recaps. Today I'm going to explain Godzilla, King of the Monsters, released in the year 2019. The movie begins where part 1 ended, when Godzilla killed 2 creatures. 5 years had passed since that incident. Now we see a woman named Emma. She had a daughter. She was working with that organization, which finds such creatures. Emma's house was in the midst of the forest. Suddenly there's an explosion happens near their house. Both Emma and her daughter were scared and go to the organization. They see that a creature has stepped into this world. The creature gets nervous as soon as it sees all those people around itself. So, it starts attacking them. Emma had a device that could calm its anger. In fact, the device reduces the frequency around the creature. When Emma passes the device to this creature, she is completely calm. Everyone were happy about this success. But then a man named Alan comes there. He wanted to get this device. Therefore he takes away Emma along with her daughter. Alan thinks that humans didn't take care of this planet Earth. They tampered with nature. Alan wanted to bring the creatures back. He takes them to the other branch of this organization, where a meeting was going against Emma's organization. Other scientists of this organization were also there, who wanted to protect the nature. A doctor gets to know that Emma and her daughter are brought here. Hearing it, he goes to Emma's ex-husband Mark, who was the inventor of that device. The doctor tells him about a mission. But Mark didn't accept it. Then, the doctor tells him that with this plan, you can bring your family back. Now, Mark agreed after hearing it. Then they go under the sea, in their control room, where there was a branch of such organizations, who used to trap the creatures there. The doctor and Mark were also here to trap this creature Godzilla. But they don't find any signal while searching for Godzilla. However, suddenly frequency increases. It seemed that Godzilla was so near and was angry. Everyone gets scared to see Godzilla. He was in the sea and now heading towards them. He starts break the glass there. In fact, Godzilla used to travel every country through the sea, whenever he felt any dangerous creature there. Now he was moving towards Antarctica, to find that creature. Mark and others also acknowledged that why does he want to go there. Therefore, they pursued him. Now when Godzilla reaches there, we see that there's a huge dragon there. He was 3-headed known as King Ghidorah. An organization had made him sleep yet, and he was deactivated. Mark surprised to see that Emma was on Alan's side. She came here with a plan to wake that dragon up. She breaks the glass of that dragon. King Ghidorah was now activated and completely outside. Godzilla was waiting for this moment so that he could fight with him. Now they both fight a lot. Ghidorah beats Godzilla and now heads toward the other people. When Emma sees it, she gets afraid that things will go wrong like this. Then she turns on the device and cools that monster down. Therefore, that monster doesn't harm anyone. After that, Emma leaves with Alan. On the other side, rest of the people is slow get out of there. Mark's organization was behind Ghidorah to kill him. But then Emma video calls them. She tells the reason behind joining the rivals. She tells, you people didn't deserve my companionship. You destroy nature and creatures. I'll free each of the creature one by one. You did wrong to this world. These creatures can help us out, because their body has radiations, which will restore the earth as they pass through them. A lady from Mark's organization says that the radiation will affect on humans. Then how do you consider such monsters as your companion? Emma answers that you're wrong. We were living together for ages. Everything was in balance. We took care of them, so they never harm us. But now if you do bad to them, then why don't they stood quietly without protecting themselves? Emma pledges to set all them free, and then she disconnects the call. As Emma said that they will set all creatures free, so she sets out for her mission. Everyone was worried that if she kept doing like this, then we will be in misery. Emma frees one more creature that appears from a volcano. That volcano was in a populated area. The whole city resided there. Emma becomes heartless and doesn't think of people. She only wanted to free the creatures. This creature who came out of the volcano was so huge, and its name was Rodin. The army attacks him from their planes. Rodin was about to hit them, but he suddenly runs away. Because King Ghidorah had come there. Both of them fight, and King Ghidorah, being powerful, injures Rodin badly. Now, Ghidorah heads towards the people of the organization. He was about to attack them when Godzilla appears from the sea and attacks him. Godzilla cuts and throws one of his 3 heads away. Both of them get into a huge fight. It seemed unstoppable. Everything was destructing and people were much afraid. But they believed in Godzilla. The army tells the organization that we made a missile during the war. It blasts everything covering around 2 miles. We are going to launch the missile to kill Ghidorah and Godzilla as well. The people of the organization move much farther. Now, the army throws the missile in the sea. A huge blast occurs there. Godzilla gets injured and gets thrown away. But nothing seems to be happened to the King Ghidorah. Afterward, he sits on that volcano and regrows his head. Then, he sends a signal and all the creatures in the world waked up. Everyone was worried because the missile couldn't able kill the monster. It means that he was so powerful. The scientists start researching the ways to defeat him. They get to know that he isn't a creature from the earth, but he has come from space. Therefore Godzilla wanted to kill him. Because Godzilla was a real king. He didn't want anyone to replace him. With them, the creature that was shown at the start comes also, which was born in that organization. In this movie, she is represented as Godzilla's partner, named as Mothra. When she couldn't find Godzilla's signals, she starts singing for him. Now, people from the organization also found Godzilla's signals. They get to know that he is still alive here. They scientists also go the depth of the sea to pursue him. Then, they see different paintings out there. Here we find out that human beings and Godzilla were living together for ages. This place belonged to Godzilla. When he got injured after the missile blast, he came here to heal himself. This place was so radiative. This was a place where their bodies heal. The doctor gives them an idea to perform a nuclear blast here, with which he will be able to get energy faster then. Then the doctor takes some nuclear capsules to Godzilla. Meanwhile, the team steps backward to save themselves from the blast. Here the doctor touches Godzilla's body for the last time and says goodbye. A huge explosion occurs. Everything destroyed under the sea. Godzilla received much energy through it. Emma's daughter ties that device with a microphone. She turns the frequency on, so that the creatures around them will calm down. But King Ghidorah feels that it is done by a human. So, he chases there to kill her. Then Godzilla arrives there, and the people will also help Godzilla in killing that monster. But Godzilla wasn't enough powerful to defeat him. Ghidorah was about to kill Godzilla, but then Mothra arrives. She attacks King Ghidorah. But Rodan comes and stops her. Here both of them fight again, and Mothra kills him. Then she comes to Godzilla. Here Mothra sacrifices her life by blasting herself. Radiations emitting through her body starts coming into Godzilla's body. He starts healing his wounds. Now, we see Emma with her daughter and ex-husband. Now Emma brings out her device to cool down the other creatures. But Ghidorah starts running behind Emma. He was about to kill Emma. But Godzilla starts competing with him. Now once again, he stands up as a powerful creature. King Ghidorah starts blowing fire on him. Godzilla knew that his own energy level is full. Finally, Godzilla defeats him and King Ghidorah dies. Now everything was in peace. The other creatures turned their head down in front of Godzilla. Because finally, he was the king of this place now. With this, the movie ends here. If you like this video, then subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. Don't forget to check the left playlist before you leave.